What's good, everybody? It's your girl Messi. Getting back with another live paper play of the Phillies versus the Chicago Cubs for game number 3 of the 3-game series. The Phillies lost last night 10-4. It was not a good thing, even though Amanda Sosa hit a 3-1 home run to help us in the game. But other than that, it was not a good game for the Phillies last night. So, but we hope that tonight they can do way better. And, and the Phillies won the first game against the Cubs on Monday, 13-7. Lost tonight 10-4. And also, happy Jackie Robinson Day, all you baseball fans out there. The man that broke the color barrier for all the, with the color barrier and everything. And a lot of players are wearing number 42 at the day. And also, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Crawford and Bryson Stott are both not playing tonight. They both are getting a day off. So we got Brandon Marsh playing center field. And we got Amanda Sosa playing second base. And Otto Kemp's playing left field. Which, nobody's happy about that. So, and Adam Bone's back in the lineup, so, that's the thing right there. And also, it's a hot day in Philadelphia, guys. Drink out water today, y'all, because it's a hot one today. Here are the start lineups for Chicago Cubs. We got Nico Horner, Alex Berman, Sam Suzuki, Ian Hamm, Michael Vince, Daisy Swanson, Miguel Maya, Pete Collins, and Matt Shaw. And that is your Chicago Cubs starting lineup. So coming up the bat for the Cubs, we have Nico Horner coming back for the Cubs. No Cubs players on base. 0 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Jesus is all that got a pitch coming for Nico get ready for it. Runner catch goes balls 1-0. And he's all got a pitch for Nico get ready for it. And Nico Horner lines out to the shortstop Trey Turner. Nico Horner's out. Coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Alex Berman. The next, the bat for the Cubs. The Cubs players on base. 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch for you, and Berman get ready for it. Runner catch goes balls 1-0. Runner catch goes strike 1-1. And he's only got no pitch for Berman get ready for runner catch goes balls 1-1. He's only got no pitch for Berman swinging the mids at strike 2 to 1-2. And he's only got no pitch for Berman get ready for it. And Alex Berman adds for time on Alex Berman get right back in the bat like 6 more base on. And Hayes only got another pitch gonna be Berman get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Alex Berman is out. Alex Berman, you just got strike the F out by Hayes Zotto. Go sit in that Cubs dugout. Yeah. First strike over Hayes Zotto, 1 K. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Sam Suzuki next, the bat for the Cubs. No Cubs players on base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Jesus is also got a pitch gonna bring Suzuki Rainbow. And Sam Suzuki grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, who threw to the first base and right side in time. And Sam Suzuki is out. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So we have a scoring game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly players doing up the bat at the bottom of the first be Trey Turner, Kyle Swim, and Bryce Harper. Okay, what's his name? Turnbull is going to TV1. Okay, say that everybody as fast as you can. Ooh, that's easy. I'm going to even do the song. So go like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? See, that's easy, so. Easy on that one. Come on. What's up, Stacy? Alright, come on there. That's like easy, so, you know. And I even do it faster. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, S, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me? There you go, see? Yeah, see, I even did like that, so, you know. Because if you do it too fast, you're going to mess up with the letters, so, you know, that's easy for that one, so. Yeah, so, you know. In the face we got Trey Turner, Castro, Visa, Rodolfo Garcia, Monson playing second base, JT Elbow playing third base, Brandon Moss playing center field, and Adam King playing left field. And that's your Phillies starting lineup. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs. 5 in the first. Here we go. And Shadiga, and we got a pitch count for Trey Gray Boyd. And he's swinging down with the foul on 1. And he's trying to him a good thing on the face cam, but he's trying to go anymore. He's swinging down and goes high in the air, wait a minute, that ball is going, gone! Southern home run for Trey Turner, and the Phillies are on the board. So it's going to Cubs at 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run, and the Phillies get their first run score in the bottom of the first thanks to Trey Turner. Trey Turner got a hit, he's 1 for 1, yo. And this is Trey Turner's second home run on the 2026 season on a fly ball to center field. On the 24 series, go ahead 24. Hey, I want to hear your music. So I did. You guys didn't play the music like on him. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we had Cal Swing. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we had Cal Swing. Next, the bat for the Phillies, no Philly Bears on wings, 0 outs, 5 in the first. Here we go. Shut the aim and go. They got the pitch and everybody swing. We can wait for right catch. The strike was on 1. Shut the aim and go. They got the pitch and everybody swing in the mid strike 2 on 2. And shut the aim and go. They got the pitch and everybody swing. Right catch goes balls 1 and 2. And shut the aim and get another pitch and everybody swing. We can wait for right catch goes balls 2 and 2. And shut the aim and go there. Another pitch gonna be swinging ready boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Council is out. Council, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. I already know that. I already know that. You told me stuff I already know. Yeah, Trey Turner hit a home run on Star Wars to kick the game off. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to the bat for the Phillies, no Philly Bears on base. 1 out, bat on the first, here we go. Oh, guys, I want the Phillies coming to get 8 and 9 this season, and the Cubs going to get 8 and 9 this season, and I'm wearing the Bryce Harper jersey on, guys, and I watched this game with NBC Sports Philadelphia. And so the Cover Nation, Cover Nation, Cover Nation. And so then we got a pitch can be Vice Green Boy. Running catch goes balls with him. So then we got a pitch to Vice Green Boy. Vice over flies out sharply to the center field of Pete Collins. Vice over down. Vice over 0 for 1. I know, right? Alec King's playing left field. Rod Thompson did that one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Adonis Garcia next to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, 5 in the first. Here we go. And shut the immigrant thing on the pitch can where you go see you go wait for it. Running catch goes the balls 1 0. And shut the and go to another pitch can never you go see it away for it. You swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And the Dogs Garcia will miss the first base for the Phillies. And the Dogs Garcia got a hit. He's moving on, yo. And the Dogs Garcia singles on the ground ball to the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That's what I'm talking about, Garcia. Get yourself on base. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Amanda Sosa. Next, the bat for the Phillies, we got one feet playing first base, 2 hours, bottom of the first. Here we go. Shut the air, we go. They got the pitch, can never Amanda go away for it. Right as catch goes, balls 1-0. And shut the air, we go. They got the pitch, can never Amanda go away for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. Come on, Phillies, man. When somebody hits a home run to start off, you got to continue the rest of it because we can't just be sitting out here just getting on, going with the home runs and then we don't score after that. And short time, we got the other got the pitch can for you on the way forward. And short time, we got the to a pitch over to his first baseman, Michael Beach, to make sure to make sure that the Dogs go seating out the first base bag, pick it number one at first base. And short time, we got the other got the pitch can for you on the way forward. You swing it down when that's the five balls of 1 and 2. I know Zach Paul got injured, and now on the injury list, and now Kyle Bugs is back. Kyle Bugs is back. Kyle Bugs is back. And so then we got the other pitch when you're mounting away from it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Amada Sosa's down. Amada Sosa, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Are you straight on those gonna see him on base? Terrible. And that's the answer to the Phillies. So the score is the Cubs at 0. The Phillies have 1-1. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turn the red. Let's see the Cubs do a turn the red top of the second. And that was one of the Phillies. And the three Cubs players you read at the top of the second with Ian Hamm, Michael Reed, and Dansby Swanson. Well, that what's next? Miss said you finally came to the stream because you missed the stream a couple times because you were working. So, but I want to just say this when you on what's next. Adults Garcia just got a hit in this game. He got on base. Oh, and Trey Turner hit a home run to keep the game on. Oh, and Rod Thompson also Rod Thompson fit out of camp in left field, so that's kind of bad too. Yeah, I seen the video of Zach Williams playing for the Red Party Fields. Yeah, hopefully he comes back to the Phillies soon. I hope Zach really does come in. Now, if anybody want to ask what happened to my neck and stuff, you can ask about that. But don't say what happened to me. If you talk about my face, don't do that. Don't go do that. Oh yeah, the Sixers got a playing tournament tonight. That's 7:30. I think it starts, but you gotta watch that on the streaming site for that. So coming at the bat for the Cubs, we have Ian Happ coming to bat for the Cubs. The Cubs plays on base, 0. Top of second. Here we go. Hayes is only gonna pitch me and going for Runner Cubs gonna strike 1-1. And Hayes only gonna pitch me and going for it. And Ian Happ grounds out to the second base and the Amanda Sosa to the second to the first. And Ian Happ grounds out to the second base and the Amanda Sosa threw it to the first base and Bryce Harper in time. And Ian Happ is out. Coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Michael VH. Next, the bat for the Cubs, and the Cubs plays on base. 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Hayes only gonna pitch to me. Michael waiting for Runner Cubs gonna strike 1-1. Hayes only gonna pitch me. Michael waiting for it. And Michael Williams grounds out to the first base and Bryce Harper under influence to the pitcher. Hayes is on he stepped on the first base back in time. And Michael Williams is out. I know, like, I can up here. It's like, okay, I understand why they get just covered Dale because he played first 2 games in this series. I get it. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Dansby Swanson. The next to bat for the Cubs. The Cubs plays on base. 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Yeah, oh yeah, the Fox played this week against the Pittsburgh Pirates, against the Pittsburgh Penguins in their first playoff game. And I've been watching the Philly Captain's videos. He did 2 videos where he went to 2 Flyers games, against the Montreal Canadiens, and I can't hate Montreal. I can't hate Montreal because I have a friend from 2001 from Montreal, and I know I can't be hating Montreal though. I can't because that's one of those situations right there. And Hayes' daughter got a pitch in right there as you go away for it. Right now, catch goes the ball is 1-0. And Hayes' daughter got a pitch right there as you go away for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And the video I just watched a minute ago is when Philly Captain went to the Flyers game, he got to run into his friend Luke. His friend Luke works at the Flyers team store in Extreme Arena. I was like, wait a minute. Luke works at the team store for the Phillies one. So I think he's looking over there. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And Hayes only gonna pitch connect boy, you there to go away boy. Right, catch goes the ball 2-2-1. Hayes only gonna pitch you there to go away boy. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is a 2-2. Hayes is only gonna pitch connect boy, you there to go away boy. You swing it, that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Dansby Swanson will base the first base for the Cubs. And Dansby Swanson singles on a line drive to the center fielder Brandon Morris. Thank you, Brandon Morris. Yeah, his friend Luke. If you watch the Philly Captain's video, you would know Luke who works at the Phillies team store. Yeah, he was at the Flyers game yesterday. Working at the Flyers game, at the Flyers team store yesterday. Yeah, I watched the video. Yeah, he was. Yeah. And coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Miguel Amaya. Next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Whitcomb playing first base. 2 outs, about 2 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. And Hayes only got a pitch coming from Miguel away for it. And Miguel Ray grounds into a force out to the third base and Alabama to the second base and Amanda Sosa. And Dansby Swanson is out at second base. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So scoring the Cubs out 0 the Phillies have 1 run. And we went on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do and turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And it's still 1-0 Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the second week. J2, Alabama, and Brandon Morris. I know his last outing could have been really good if we didn't mess up on the runs and all that stuff. But at least that could have been a better outing for him. But I would give Higgins a pass on that because he's a better pitcher. So just the only thing that the Phillies have a problem with Star Wars and Winston, our bullpen sucks though. Our bullpen always getting up runs and shit, and getting people on base, and it just and then let them score runs. It's just like a bullpen is terrible. A woman is so bad, it's like not even funny though. Yeah, and it's like a woman needs some help because they're not doing great. They walking people, they let them score runs, they get them on base. It's like literally it's all that stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Tom Walker's terrible. Oh, and by the way, guys, Tom Walker pitches on Friday night. against the Atlanta Braves. Oh my God, that's going to be a terrible game. 6:40. Phillies and Braves, 3-game series starting Friday night. And who's pitching on Friday night in the first game against the Atlanta Braves? Taiwan Walker. You just said it right now, Wednesdays. Taiwan Walker pitches Friday night, 6:40, in South Philadelphia against the Atlanta Braves, the boys from Georgia. So you know that's going to be a walking L game. That's going to be a walking L game. You can already know that's going to be an L. That's why I already saying like that's gonna be an L game. But at least if the hitters can save that game, that first game against the Braves, that'd be nice. And then and then I think the Asian Fan pitches Saturday night 17, and then Christmas Angels pitch on Sunday at 7:20. So, mm-hmm. I know. I'm gonna cover the game on Friday, same time. I'm gonna mess that game up. Oh my God. It's gonna just make my whole. I know. Did you see the? Yeah, I did see that video. I saw it on X when I saw it because yeah, because I saw it on X when I followed the Ready Fighting Field on X anyway. So I saw that video. Yeah. Why you coming for Angel? Why you want to? Angel Pettis' mom is not going to get what you wish things. Okay, so you can kiss that dream gone. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Realmuto coming back for the Phillies. No Philly fans of 0 outs, 5 in the second. Here we go. Shot that and we go. They got a pitch in the JT go away for it. Ronnie catch goes the ball is 1-0. And shot that and we go. They got a pitch in the JT go away for it. You swing it that was a foul, was a 1-1. And shot that and we go. They got another pitch in the JT go away for it. You swing it that was a foul, was a 1-2. And shot that and we go. They got another pitch in the JT go away for it. You swing it that one, that's another foul, was still 1-2. She's not gonna do that, so you can stop thinking that, okay? Yeah, Tom Walker is terrible. That's why I say I can't wait to get Zach Wheeler back. But Zach Wheeler got to do some more rehab assignments in order. Got to do some more, get some more reps and stuff before he can be able to come back. So And shut down. And we got another pitch gonna reach JT away for it. He swing it down as a 5-0. He swing it as another 5-0. Still 1-2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5 balls. This is bad for JT Middleton. Oh yeah, what's that? You and Star was the two youngest people in here, and I'm the oldest one because I'm 32. And y'all like the youngest one, so. And Showtime we got the another pitch with JT away, boy. He's swinging that with another 5-1, still 1-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 balls of this event for JT Middleton. Wait, Winston, you trying to say you're gonna be older than Star Wars? And Showtime we got the another pitch with JT away, boy. And JT Middleton strikes on the foul team, and JT Middleton is out. JT Middleton, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout? Oh yeah, you born in the 90s, just like me and Star Wars. Yeah, you born in 1999. I'm born in 1993. So me and Star Wars are both 90s kids. So So coming up next, the bat for the Philly, and his first game since the day off, Alec Bohm. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, you got Alec Bohm. Coming next, the bat for the Phillies, you got one Philly player on first base. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, you got Alec Bohm next, the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. One out, 5 in the second. Here we go. Shut down. We go to you. Got a pitch getting Alec ready for it. Running catch goes balls 1-0. And showtime, we got to you another pitch gonna bring Alec away for it. Right this catch goes the ball too, so 2-0. Alec Ball, do not strike the half out. You're damn terrible. Your batting average is so bad. It's like, why is Rod Thompson let you even play? Number one, because I don't understand that. Because Alec Ball's batting average is 153. Why is he playing this game? Oh, wait, because you got to move Sosa to second base. Right, I get it. Mm-hmm. Hey, yeah. Mm-hmm. And shot down we good to another pitch for Alec away for it. Ronnie's cousin on the strike one is a 2-1. And shot down we good to another pitch for Alec away for it. And Alabama flies out to the center field and Pete Collins, so Alabama's out. Alabama, you 0 for 1. Oh, look at here. Look at this, y'all. Alex Bones just slide out. And now Alex Bones' bet now was just dropped down to 150. Rod Thompson, do you want to explain this? You got the what? You really, really, Rod Thompson, you put out a bone in this game. He just flied out, and now his bad nose dropping 150. What do you got to say about that, Rod Thompson? Good nail, that yeah, the worst hitter of all time. Oh wait, not only that, Adam Kim got the worst. Adam Bone and Adam Kim both got the worst batting average. Adam Bone's batting average is 115. There you go, Rod Thompson. Why you put Adam Bone and Adam Kim in this game? But Adam Bone was batting 150 and Adam Kim was batting 153, 154. Like why we having Adam Bone and Kim in this game? Why the only lineup? Adam Bone was batting 150 and Adam Kim was batting 154. Adam Kim can't hit, can't field. Like come on, what the hell? So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh against the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Shutdown, we go to you. Got the pitch for you. Morris, you ready for a running cut? Go to the balls alone. Shutdown, we go to you. Got the pitch for you. Morris, you ready for a running cut? Go to strike 1-1-1. And shutdown, we go to you. Got the pitch. Get everybody. Morris, you ready for you. Swing that with the fouls of 1 and 2. And shutdown, we go to you. Got the pitch for you. Morris, you ready for it. Brandon Morris grinds out to the pitcher. Brandon Marsh grounds out to the first base, and Michael Reed, she got the inputs to the picture. So then we're going to stuck on the first base back in time. Album is out, and Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh 0 for 1, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going, and the Cubs as it was the Phillies had 1-1. That's the end of the second inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turning the back with Super Cubs, and the turning back top of the third. And it's still 1-0 Phillies. And the three Cubs players doing the back at the top of the third week. Pete Armstrong, Ray Shaw, and Nico Horner. He needs to veg run. Get together. That's a bad start for you. I know he messed up, but 2 of the worst hitters in the game. Alec Bowman and Otto Kim. Really? You got Bowman batting 150. You got Kim batting 154. Like, are you serious? Like that? It's like you know because you want to help. You want to see if the offense can get it together and score more runs. But really, you put Kim in the game. Otto Kim can't hit or field good anyway. So it's like you just asking for trouble. You just asking for trouble. Not only that, good thing you benched Bryson Stott today. Good thing yeah. Oh, by the way, Winston, Bryson Stott got benched, so that's why I'm so annoying. Because you know we already know Bryson Stott sucks too, so you know that's why he got benched. So coming up next, coming up the bat for the Cubs, we have Pete Armstrong coming the bat for the Cubs. The Cubs plays on base, 0, top of the third. Here we go. As long as auto, we got you 1 run support. We need to get you 1 name. Up a Trey Turner home run. Got you 1 run support over Trey Turner home run. And Hayes only got a pitch for P. Get ready for a swing that when the foul was on 1. Hayes only got a pitch for P. Runner catch goes, rolls 1-1. And Hayes only got a pitch for P. Get ready for a swing in the mids. That's strike 2, 1-2. And Hayes only got a pitch for P. Get ready for it. And P. Armstrong asked for a timeout, y'all. And P. Armstrong get right back in the battle box. He's on base zones. And Hayes is also got another pitch coming with P. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes, roll 2 is a 2-2. And let's go Luzardo, man. This man going. And Hayes got another pitch coming for P. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, not strike 3, and Pete Armstrong's out. Pete Armstrong, you just got to strike the F out by Hayes Auto. Go sit in that coach dugout, yeah. Second strikeout for Jesus Darnold, 2 Ks. Well, a good thing he's doing this. Yeah, 'cause I think, yeah, I saw Philly had time to do the Flyers game yesterday, and now he's doing the City game tonight because that's the playing tournament game. And my boy Philly Take RB is doing the Sixers game as well. So, So coming up next to bat for the Cubs, we have Matt Shaw next to bat for the Cubs. No Cubs plays on base, 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Hayes is already got a pitch in the first bag, get ready for it. Around that catch goes balls 1 out. Hayes is already got another pitch for you, get ready for it. Around that catch goes ball 2-2-0. Yeah, because I watched Philly Take RB. I haven't been in the streets in a while because I was live the same time he's live when he's doing a 60 game or something. So, and Hayes is already got another pitch in the first bag, get ready for it. Around this catch goes ball 3-3-0. Those strikes. And got the lucky Vice jersey on. So Vice can actually do something, and then got the lucky hat too. So and Hayden's all got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for it. Right now, catch another strike one is a 3-1. And Hayden's is all got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for it. Right now, catch another strike two is a 3-2. That's a full kill. And Hayden's all got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for it. And Matt Shaw asks for a time on you. And Matt Shaw get right back in the bat by 6 base runs. And Hayden's is all got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls, a 3-2. Oh yeah, the New Massachusetts thing, yeah. I ain't gonna lie on that one. When the Phillies do get to play the Mets later in the season, oh, we gotta make them move in. And Hayden's is all got another pitch in there for you make it ready for it. You swing it that one, there's another 5 balls, still 3-2. But I can't wait till the Phillies play the freaking Dodgers, man. When we play the damn Dodgers later in this season, oh man, we gotta make them Dodgers look bad. Because you know why? We gave them a Phillies pitcher, so now we should make them look bad. Because that. And Hayes is already got another pitch coming for you, man. Wait for it. You swing that one, another 5 balls, still 3-2. 3 5 balls disadvantage for Madison. And Hayes all got another pitch for you, man. Wait for it. You swing that and bounces all the way to the wall. And Matt Shaw runs around first. Stop a second. Matt Shaw got a double, yo. Matt Shaw got a double, yo. And this is Matt Shaw's second double on the 2026 season on a fly ball to the left fielder, Otto Kim. Otto Kim, you stink in left field, bro. You stink, Otto Kim. You stink in left field. What the hell are you even out there for? Bob Thompson, look at that shit. Look at the damn replay. Otto Kim can't even catch that damn baseball. What the hell? Like, really, 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 really? Mm-hmm. Young. Damn. Got me all getting frustrated. So coming up next, Alakent was great last year. Last season, Alakent was hitting home runs. He was good on base. He was catching baseballs. This season, Alakent stinks at everything. Can't hit, can't field. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So coming up next to bat with the Cubs, we have Nico Hornick next to bat with the Cubs. We have one Cup player on second base. One out, top of the third. Here we go. Hayes is only got a pitch coming for you, Nico. Get ready for it. Right now, catching those balls 1-0. Hayes only got a pitch you, Nico. Get ready for it. Nico Hornick, extra time on you on Nico Hornick. Right in the bat by 6 on base. So Hayes is only got a pitch for you, Nico. Get ready for it. Right now, catching those strike 1-1. And Hayes is only got another pitch for you, Nico. Get ready for it. Oh, the swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nico Horner will miss the first base for the Cubs. And Nico Horner singles on a line drive to the center field of Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh, you can't catch that baseball. Oh, and the Cubs scored a run. So it's going. The Cubs have 1-1. The Phillies have 1-1. Tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And the Cubs get their first run score on get their first run score in the top of the third, thanks to Matt Shaw. Bob Thompson, Otto Kemp's an infielder. What were the Phillies thinking this season was to teach Otto Kemp to play left field and put him in the outfield? Like, you should have kept Otto Kemp playing infield. Because last season, Otto Kemp was an infielder, playing third freaking base, and that was working out for him. But then you switched him to teach him how to play in left field. and it messed everything up. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, that messed everything up. Because literally, like, what don't when it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't try to change a player from playing in the infield, which is out came to make him teach him how to play in the outfield and left field. Like, why would you do that? That's like no. That's like no. That's like taking Brandon Marsh from the outfield and teaching him to play in the infield. Yeah, they see it. Yeah, that's like kind of like messing that up. And then you just mess up like what those positions are. Like literally, like yeah, that's just like yeah, you know what you did. I call Vitas a bonehead for that one. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Alex Webber. Next, the bat for the Cubs, we have one top player first base, one out, top of the third. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Webber. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes strike one's only one. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Webber. Runner catch goes balls only one. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Webber. Get ready for it. And Hayes only do a pitch to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure Nico Horley got the first base ready. Pick a 10 with one at first base. Hayes only got another pitch for you, Webber. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes ball 2-2-1. Hayes only got another pitch for you, Webber. Get ready for it. Runner cut to go with strike two, then 2-2. And Hayes is only gonna pitch, but you better get ready for it. And Alex Raymond asks for a timer, yo. Alex Raymond get right back to the bat box, hit some more baseballs. What's up, Emmanuel? Thank you. Said great hand. Said Kansas State really wanted to drop in and say you are awesome. Keep up the great work. Thank you for that. And Hayes only got another pitch for you, better get ready for it. And Hayes only threw a pitch over to his first base and Bryce Harper to make sure Nico Holding got the first base ready, picking to number 2 at first base. And Hayes only got another pitch, can ready for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls and 2-2. Oh, he said go Phillies always. And Hayes only got another pitch, can ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, that's a ball. Oh, wait. Hayes only got another pitch, can ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball 3. It's a 3-2, that's a full count. Yeah, I think that's a good name we get the person. Yeah, call him MV. Yeah, because I don't really know how to say the actual name too much, so. And Hayes is all got another pitch in there for you better make it ready for it. And that is ball 4. And that is women is walk over. It's the first base for the Cubs. Way to go, Hayes daughter. You walk your first bat of the game. It had to be Alex Berman. Yeah, Rob Thompson. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, Hayes just walked somebody. So the Cubs have Alex Berman on first base and Nico Horner on second base. Stop walking players. Oh, here come Caleb Cobb. Let's see what Caleb Cobb can say to the Hayes daughter to make him pitch better. Yeah, it's hot today. Yeah, they said tomorrow it's gonna be hot more. Oh, look at that! Well, look at that! We got Zach Wheeler in the dugout. Look at that! Zach Wheeler's in the dugout, y'all. Zach Wheeler, hope he gets you to play soon, man. Cause we need you bad. Cause I'm tired of seeing Ty Walker pitch, man. If you looking at the game on NBC Sports, whatever, the MVM, you can see Zach Wheeler's in the dugout, y'all. And I mean, Zach Wheeler need to get more breaths in the minors and get back to the Philly and play for the Phillies soon because we need Zach Wheeler bad. We need Zach Wheeler bad because Tom Walker ain't shit. Tom Walker only got his first win of the season. He's 1-2 on the season, so we need our second ace, Zach Wheeler bad because as we do. Yeah, so coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Sierra Suzuki. Go next, the bat for the Cubs. We have Cubs players on first base, second base. One out, top of the third. Here we go. Hayden Zarda got a pitch in the green. Suzuki ready for it. Ryder Catch go to strike one is 0-1. Hayden Zarda got a pitch in Suzuki ready for it. Ryder Catch go to strike 2 is 0-2. And Hayden Zarda got a pitch in Suzuki ready for it. You swing it down when that's a foul ball. It's 0-2. So you don't have defense. Yeah, our defense selling Hayes Zardo. Our defense selling Zardo. They selling him. And Jesus is all got another pitch in their voice, so you can go forward. Right now, catching goes, the ball's 1-2. Yeah, it's hot in Philadelphia. It's hot in Philadelphia today. It's going to be hot in Philadelphia tomorrow, too. But then the Phillies got off day tomorrow, thank God. But, you know. And Hayes is all got another pitch in their voice, so you can go forward. Right now, catching goes, the ball, too, is a 2-2. Oh my God! Ball couldn't catch that shit. Trey Turner couldn't catch that baseball. What the hell? Our defense can't catch it. Like damn, Ball couldn't catch that shit. Trey Turner tried to get it, couldn't get it. Like what the hell? And he's only got another pitch swing, so you boy. And take over that ball and take off. And Alabama is safe at second base. This is Alabama's first steal on 2016 on second base. And Nico Horner advanced over the third base. And this is Nico Horner's sixth steal on the 2016 on third base. With a fitted air by the shortstop Trey Turner. Damn it, Trey. And the Cubs score another run. So score the Cubs have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. The Cubs get the second run score in the top of the third. In the top of the third. And that's 2-1 Cubs. Great. Just great. Yeah, by the time, yeah, this is all on you. Yeah, this feels like last night. Well, we only get one. Well, last night we only got 3 runs. We couldn't do nothing but that. And then we only got 1 run. We can't do shit. We can't do shit. So, you know. The face coming for you. And the wild pitch by the pitcher hangs on him. And the Cubs score another run. Score. The Cubs have 3 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. The Cubs get the third run score. And the top of the third, thanks to Alabama. That's 3-1 Cubs. Hooray. Hooray. We just adding on today. Just adding on. Just adding on. Adding on. Just adding on to the misery. Adding on to the misery. Adding on to the misery. And hangs on got no pitch for you. You wait for it. Swing and a miss, not strike three. And so he's out. So you got to strike the F out by Hayes on to go send that coach dang out. Yeah. Third strikeout for Suzuki 3K. Third strikeout for Hayes on 3K. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs. We have Ian Head next, the bat for the Cubs. The Cubs raise a base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Hayes on got a pitch for Ian. Swinging down the fouls on 1. Hayes on got a pitch for Ian. Swinging the miss. That's strike 2 on 2. And he's only gonna pitch the away, but he didn't have extra time on yo. And he had to right back in the bed by 6 on base on. And he's only gonna pitch the away board. Swinging the miss and that strike three. He didn't have his own. He didn't have you just gotta strike the F out, but Hayes only gonna sit in that Cubs. They go, yeah. 4 strikeout, but Hayes on 4 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So it's good. The Cubs have 3 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. Then moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies new. They turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the third be Al Kim, oh God, Trey Turner, and Cal Sullivan. Al Kim had them stat line. Trey Turner's 1-1 with a home run off the other one. And Cal Sullivan's 0-1 with a strikeout. And guess who's leading off the top of the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen? Al freaking Kim. Oh, good Lord. Oh, Lord. That's what they'll do is strike players out again. The Jaguars was the Colorado in 1947 and 1952. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Otto Kemp coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 outs, 5 in the 3rd. Here we go. 8. And Shotto, good deal, got a base for y'all took away from it. And Otto Kemp has for time on your Otto Kemp right in the back for baseball. And Shotto, good deal, got a base for y'all took away from it. Rodney Cat goes balls 1-0. And Shotto, good deal, got a base for y'all took away from it. He swing that was a 5 balls and 1-1. And Showtime, we got the other pitch in the boy, y'all took away from Rodney Cat goes ball 2 was a 2-1. No, not really, no. Cause if you see in the movie, if you see the Rocky movies now, I don't live near, not now, no. I'm in the Mayfair area, so I don't live nowhere near where Rocky Balboa lived in that movie, so no. Mm. And Showtime, we got the other pitch, we all took away from it. Rodney Cat goes ball 3 is a 3-1. And Showtime, we got the other pitch, we all took away from it. You swing it out, goes right into the grass. And that's the thing. It was swing that goes right into the stands, and that's a foul ball. So 3-2, and that's a full kill. And shot the go to got another pitch for y'all to wait for it. And Otto Kemp flies out to the center fielder. Pete Crown holds to him, and Otto Kemp is out. Otto Kemp is 0 for 1. You see? No, that's not really. I don't think so. I don't think so. Though. I don't know. I don't think so. And John Williamson, we had the player. So coming up next, if after the Phillies, we had Trey Turner next to the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, 5 in the 3rd. Here we go. Shotgun, we got to the pitch in there for use. Trey, get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike 1 is 0-1. Yeah, I can't stink. He's terrible. And shotgun, we got to the pitch for Trey, get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And shotgun, we got to the pitch for Trey, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1-2. Hit runners run, go see it too much. Well, I don't know. I ain't got no response for that one. And showdown we got to the pitch for Trey, get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike 3. Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 1 for 2. Ready to start swinging every day. I blame Kevin Long for that one. Kevin Long got these ones just swinging at anything. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Swing next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs. 5 in the 3rd. Here we go. Showtime. We're going to got a pitch in the base. We're get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes strike 1 is 0-1. And Showtime. We got a pitch in the base. We're get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes the balls 1-1. You said, watch the tape, bro. That's a good one. Once that yeah, they not swinging at pitches. That's how I do when I play MLB The Show 26. I keep swinging every day. I be like, you know what? Let the ball come in, don't swing anything, and wait for the count is full, and then swing the damn bat. It comes in that way. we get strike the hell out every time soon. And shut the we go to another pitch swing, swing, we can ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that's strike two. Is a 1-2. And shut the we go to another pitch swing, swing, we can ready for it. Riley catch goes the ball. Riley catch goes the ball two. Is a 2-2. And shut the we go to another pitch in the base, swing, we can ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0 and 2-2. I don't know if I'll be here Saturday because we're watching. What do you do? Oh, it's okay with Saturday. If you got a babysit on Saturday, that's fine. That's fine. Star Wars might be here. If I come to stream on Saturday night. And when shut down, we're good. You're gonna pitch me, so we can wait for it. Swing in the minutes, and that's strike three. Cowswell was down. Cowswell, you 0 for 10 with your second strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going the Cubs at 3 runs, the Phillies at 1 runs, and the third one given. And so it's going the Cubs at 3 runs, the Phillies at 1 run, that's the end of the third league given. Moving on to the fourth inning league given. It's the Cubs turn the red. Let's see the Cubs near the turn the red at the top of the fourth. And the three Cub players do the red at the top of the fourth being Michael Beach, Dancy Swanson, and Miguel Reyes. this video. This time I'm taking 3 assists. I ain't getting nothing. I don't be there stuff again because I hate when parents get you do your tips and then all of a sudden people start eating your stuff. It's like, damn, like, can we not? Don't give somebody something and you just go ahead and eat it like it's for you. So coming up the bat for the Cubs, you have Michael Reeves for the bat for the Cubs. The Cubs players are raised 0 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. He's all got a pitch going to be Michael Reeves for running catch strike one. He's going to pitch to Michael on the catch good one. He's going to pitch to Michael on the catch strike 2 1 2. He's going to pitch to Michael on the catch good 1 2 2. He's going to pitch to Michael Reeves for 1. And Michael Reeves runs out to second base and runs to the first base and right over. And Michael Reeves down coming next to the Cubs. We have Danny Swanson next to the Cubs. The Cubs has a race, but out top of the fourth. Here we go. He's only going to pitch to Danny Swanson for 1. He's only going to pitch to Danny Swanson for 1. And Danny Swanson grounds out to the third base and Allen to the first base and right side. And Danny Swanson down. Coming next to the Cubs. We have Miguel Ryan connects to the Cubs. The Cubs has a race. 2 outs top of the fourth. Here we go. He's only going to pitch to Miguel Ryan because he's going to and he's looking at the pitch to Miguel Ryan. But Miguel Ryan flies out to the right field. No one's going to see it. And Miguel Ryan's out. That's the answer to the Phillies. For the Cubs, so the Cubs have 3 on the Phillies have 1 run. We go to the bottom of the first, bottom of the fourth. We give us the Phillies to the bottom, see the Phillies, we go to the bottom of the fourth. The team Philly plays the bottom of the vice over those who see it and all the solution. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly versus the Rays. 0 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. So then we're going to pitch to Bryce when he comes to strike 1. So then we're going to pitch to Bryce when he comes to strike 2 and 2. So then we're going to pitch to Bryce swinging the foul 1 and 2. So then we're going to pitch to Bryce swinging the wrist and that strike 3. Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have no one's going to see next to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly versus the Rays. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. And so we're going to get a picture you can see when you can go. And so we're going to get a picture you can see when you can go strike 1. So we're going to get a picture you can see swing the ways to strike 2 and 2. So we're going to get a picture you can see when you can go roll 2 and 2. So then we're going to get a picture you can see when we swing that all the way to the wall. And those going to see one of our first stop a second. And those going to see you got a W. Those see you got a hate 2 for 2, yo. And this is a those going to see us full double on the 2020 season on a short line drive to the center field Pete Carlos show. Coming up next about the Phillies, we got Ronald Sosa next about the Phillies. We got 1 big player second base. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. So then we're going to get a pitch to you on the swinging the red strike no 1. So then we're going to get a pitch to you on the swinging the red strike 2 on 2. And then we're going to pitch to you on the great 1. Automatically, that's the ball. That's a pitch back violation. That's the ball. That's 1 and 2. So we're going to get a pitch to you on the swinging the red and that strike 3. And Ronald Sosa's out. So you're over 2 with your second strikeout. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have J2 next to bat the Phillies. Got 1 big player second base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Shutdown, we're going to get a pitch, going to bring JT away for it. Running catching those balls with him. Shutdown, we're going to get a pitch, JT away for it. Swinging the base, and that strike 1 is 1 and 1. And shutdown, we're going to get a pitch, going to bring JT away for it. You see, that was the 5 balls and 1 and 2. It was story said Valentine, Dane Kowalski and John Linton need to work on the team. Jonathan Louis thinks as manager. And so they will go to the base going to bring JT Rayburn. JT really asked what time are you on JT really running the back to my base rules. And so they will go to the base going to bring JT Rayburn. He's swinging that one as a 5-0. He's swinging that one's another 5-0, still 1-2. Shout out to 3 people watching shout out to 2 people watching with 7 likes. And shout out to the pitch going to bring JT Rayburn. Ronnie's catching goes to roll 2 with a 2-2. So he said this calls for TV stones for the Phillies. Yeah. And shout out to good to you, another pitch, and everybody, JT, wait for you. You swing it down with the 5 homes, the 2-2. And shout out to good to you, another pitch, and JT, wait for it. And JT Miller flies out to the center field of Pete Armstrong, and JT Miller's out. JT Miller doing your over 2 with your first strikeout. Oh, look at that, y'all. Alakim's batting average just shot down to 143. Alakim is terrible, man. That's 3 runs for the Phillies, so it's going. The Cubs have 3 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And that's the end of the 4th inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the battle soon. The Phillies they return at the top of the field. And the 3 Phillies players are at the top of the field with Pete Armstrong, Matt Shaw, and Nico Horner. Pete Armstrong's over. So that's 3 runs for the Phillies. So it's going. The Cubs have 3 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the 4th inning. Move on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. The Cubs turn the battle soon. The Cubs turn the top of the field. The 3 Cubs players are at the top of the field with Pete Armstrong, Matt Shaw, and Nico Horner. The Phillies can get past 1 run. Every time we get a home run go heavy, we can't even get past 1 freaking run. It was 10-8 Sixers. Oh man, Sixers must be doing good in that playing game because I don't even know what they. I don't know what Wednesday's win. He just dipped out. No, now it's 12-11 Sixers. Oh my, Sixers are doing really good. It's 11-12 Sixers. So hey. Now the Magic just scored another basket. Now it's 14-12. Damn it, Sixers, you did right too. The Phillies need to play some small ball, really. Even the Philly captain said he's gonna be at the Phillies game tonight. So because you gotta do a promotional thing, so yeah, so then so coming at the bat for the Cubs, you have Pete Armstrong at the bat for the Cubs. The Cubs plays on 8-0 outside the field. Here we go. And Jesus is still pitching, yo. Hayes only got a pitch gonna be peak rainbow. Runner catch going strike was on 1. Hayes only got a pitch to peak rainbow. He's swinging out the foul was on 2. Hayes only got a pitch to peak rainbow. Runner catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Hayes only got another pitch gonna be peak rainbow. He's swinging that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Peacock Armstrong will miss the first base for the Cubs. And Peacock Armstrong singles on a line drive to the right fielder. Adults go see him. Adults go see him. You should have cast that in right field, man. Yeah, some jump for that. Couldn't get there. And coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Matt Shaw against the bat for the Cubs. We got one count player first base. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch gonna bring Mag away from it. Run that catching goes, balls 1-0. The Hayes only got a pitch gonna bring Mag away from it. Run that catching goes, strike 1 is 1-1. Look at that. The Phillies are gonna have a 6 a.m. Look, guys, look what they said. This is what the Philly takeout said. A 6 a.m. field drills tomorrow morning at CBP. So the Phillies are gonna have a 6 a.m. fielding drill. Maybe that will help out the damn infielders and outfielders because they're gonna need it. Because June 6 a.m. for the infielders, for like the first base, for Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, Cass, Adam Boone, and Bryce started, and for the outfielders like, Bryce, Brandon Marsh, those gonna see, and Justin Culver, yeah, they all gonna need it for help because they all gonna need it. Because the infield is the problem, inconsistency right there. And he's only got another pitch for you. He's only got another pitch for you, make way for it. And he's on the pitch on this first base and right time to make sure that Pete Armstrong at the first base back, picking to number 1 at first base. And he's only got the pitch when you ready for it. He's swinging that right, and he's on the pitch on this first base and right time to make sure that Pete Armstrong at the first base back, picking to number 2 at first base. And he's only got the pitch when you ready for it. Right, that catch goes 1, 2, 2, 1. And he's only got the pitch when you ready for it. And Pete Armstrong was caught stealing second base by the catcher J.T. Realmuto to throw to the second base of Ron Sosa, and Pete Armstrong is out. Pete Armstrong never run on JT. Never run on JT. That's what he never do. And Hayes is only got another pitch for you back and ready for it. And he swing that with the balls all the way to the wall. Matt Shaw runs around first, stop a second. Matt Shaw got a W. Matt Shaw got a W. This is Matt Shaw's third double on the 2026 season on a line drive to left field out of camp. Out of camp, you stick a game, man. Out of camp, you cannot catch a damn baseball. Second floor, you can't catch shit. Like, the hell. So coming up next, the bat for the Philly. Coming next, the bat for the Cubs. We have Nico Hogan next to bat for the Cubs. No Cubs players on base. Coming next, the bat for the Cubs. We have Nico Hogan next to bat for the Cubs. We have one Cubs player at second base. One out. Top of the fifth. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch for you. Nico, get ready for it. Oh, what are you doing? Swing that one goes high. Diego, wait right there. That ball's gone. 2-run home run for Nico Hogan, and the Cubs standing lead yet again. So the score is the Cubs have 5 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and the Cubs get a 2-run score in the top of the fifth, thanks to Matt Shaw and Nico Hogan's 2-run home run. And this is Nico Hogan's second home run in the 26 season on the 5-ball to center field. It feels like last night all over again. There we go. Here we freaking go. It feels like last night all over again. We can't score back past that one damn run. Look at the pin count, yo. 5-1. It's a home run. God Lord. Wow, he's only got a home run, not by Nico Horner. That's just great. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Ellis Burby next to bat for the Cubs. No Cubs players on base. One out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Burby. Get ready for it. Running catch goes balls 1-0. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Burby. Running catch goes strike 1-1. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Burby. Running catch goes ball 2-1. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Burby. Running catch goes strike 1-3-1. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Burby. Running catch goes strike 2. It's a 3-2 the full count. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Burby. Get ready for it. You swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Adam Burman will face the first base for the Cubs. Alabama singles on a line drive to the left field. I don't care. I don't care again. Your third freaking play, you messed up again. I don't care. What the hell, bro? I don't care. Why? So coming up next to that for the Cubs, we have Sam Ziggy next to that for the Cubs. We have one Cub player on first base. One out, top of the fifth. Here we go. He's only going to pitch for you, so you get ready for when you sing that one goes right into the grass. That's a single. So Ziggy will advance the first base for the Cubs. And so Ziggy singles on the short line drive to the center fielder, Vernon Marsh. Oh, Vernon Marsh can't catch that one, but Alabama misses that base. So the Cubs have Ziggy on first base. Alabama on third base, plays the course down. And so Vernon Marsh can't catch it. What the hell? So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, coming next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Ian. We have Mount visit. Thank God. See what Kevin Kyle's gonna say to his auto yet again, cause that's his album. We about to lose it. We about to lose. Yeah, the Cubs about to take this one, and then we only won Monday. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Ian Hager next to the bat for the Cubs. We got Cubs players on first base and third base, one out top of the fifth. Here we go. Hager's is only got a pitch connect for Ian. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes the balls 1-0. Shout out to you watching anything for the night lights. And Hayes is only got another pitch connect for Ian. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes the ball 2-0. And Hayes is only got another pitch connect for Ian. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 2-1. And Hayes is only got another pitch connect for Ian. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes strike two is a 2-2. Yeah, you see JT got his catching gear going on dark mode and everything. And the chest play to the goddamn knee pads. The damn racist him. And Hayes is only got another pitch for Ian. Get ready for it. Run that ball's in the dirt. The ball three is a 3-2 is a full count. The Hayes is all got another pitch connect for Ian. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's another 5-0, still 3-2. The Hayes is all got another pitch connect for Ian. Get ready for it. And Ian had grounded to a double play. Yes, Ian had grounded to a double play to the third base of Alabama, to the second base of Arizona, to the first base of Bryce Harper. Suzuki's out at second base. Ian has out at first base. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So it's going. The Cubs have 5 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And we're on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies and they will turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. The three Philly players they at the bottom of the fifth. We Alabone, Brandon Marsh, and Alacant. Brandon Alabone's open one. Brandon Marsh is open one. And Alacant's open one. Okay, let's see how that 60 game is going. Let's see. Let's check on the scores of the 60 game, y'all. We need to know what's going on. It's 20-18. Damn, the Sixers are losing. Damn, down 2 runs. Come on, in the first quarter, 20-18. Magic. Oh my god. Oh, now it's 21-20. Okay, Sixers just got another basket, so now they just took the lead. Thank you for that, cause you know. Just took a timeout. Magic did. He doesn't see the come for they behind, so they like let's take a timeout here. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Boone for the bat for the Phillies. So Philly bears on base. 0 bottom of the fifth. Here we go. The other time, we have a good team. Got a pitch in there for you, Alec. Away for it. Running catch goes. The ball's 1-0. And so after we have a good team. Got another pitch in there for you, Alec. Away for it. Running catch goes. Strike one is 1-1. So after we have a good team. Got another pitch in there for you, Alec. Away for it. Running catch goes. The ball 2 is 2-1. And so after we have a good team. Got another pitch in there for you, Alec. Away for it. The other ball grinds out to the second base and Nico Horner due to the first base and Michael Williams. And the other ball was out. The other ball was 0 for 2. What's up, geese? Hey. Nothing's up. And I'm doing good. Let me see what everyone's bad there was saying because I'm about to start screaming. Alabama's bad now, just got down to 148. Yeah. Alabama didn't have to need to play at all no more. Alabama's bad now, just got down to 148. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to bat for the Phillies, no Philly fans on base. One out, bottom of the fifth, here we go. Shut down, we good team, got a pitch, and everybody Marsh going for it. Swinging the base, no strike one is on 1. And shut down, we good team, got another pitch, and everybody Marsh going for it. Riders catch go to strike 2 is 0-2. I know, right? And shut down, we good team, got another pitch, and Marsh going for it. Swing and a miss, not strike 3, and Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. Your Reds are doing a little better. I got this question for you, Deans. How was Ranger Suarez doing with the Red Sox? How's our boy Ranger Suarez doing with the Red Sox? How's Ranger doing with the Red Sox? Has Ranger pitching a game yet for y'all? So, since the season started, I just want to know. As a Ranger Suarez fan, so I just want to know. So And Brandon Rush is bad now. Just dropped down to 295, which is still good, but it's not too bad. Oh, he hasn't yet? Oh, okay, he hasn't yet? Okay. Okay. So, coming up next, the bat with the Phillies, we have Alvin Kicker next to bat with the Phillies. No Philly fans are raised. 2 hours, the bat with the Phillies. Here we go. So now we're going to gonna pitch, gonna be out to the right board. Riley catch goes balls without. And shut down, we're going to pitch, we out to the right board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1 And shut down, we're going to pitch, we out to the right board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1-2. And shut down, we're going to pitch, we out to the right board. And Otto Kim asked for a time on Otto Kim give up in the red box 61 base rules. Oh yeah, I forgot y'all not gonna have Williams on pitch yet because the way I forgot about that. Y'all not gonna have him pitch yet. Any games for y'all yet? Forgot about that. And shut down, go to another pitch for y'all to the wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Otto Kim is out. Otto Kim, you over 2 with your first strikeout, and Otto Kim's batting average just dropped down to 133. Yeah, Otto Kim sucks. Out of one sucks. Mm-hmm. Everybody in the Phillies lineup is batting over 200. Everybody in the Phillies lineup is batting 200. But Trey Turner's batting 260. The Council batting 230. Vice batting 250. Those are batting 238. Monster batting 263. When JT Miller batting 273. And then Brandon Marsh batting 295. Everybody's doing better than Adam Bowman and Adam Kim. Yeah, that says a whole lot of things right there. And that's the answer to the Phillies. So scoring the Cubs have 5 runs. The Phillies have 1 run that's in the Phillies, Jerry. Moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turn the red with 6. The Cubs need to turn the red top of 6. And the 3 Cubs playing the red top 6 being Michael Reed, Danny Swanson, and Miguel Mayer. What's up, Dennis? What's up, Lloyd? Happy Wednesday to you. He's hurt right now, though. Oh, yeah, Ranger, yeah, because St. Ranger Swanson, because since I got him, I was wondering if he pitched yet, but he hasn't, so. He said Alabama Kevin versus Stockton here. But then who's gonna play for third base? Because you only have to have Monticello to play one position each game, and somebody else got to play the other position. Because if you have Monticello to play third base, then White's not gonna have to play second base. So that's one way. And then if you do the other way where you got Monticello to play second base, the other one has to play third base. So we don't have a backup third baseman for Alabama right now. Start one. We don't have Eddie Miller up here because Eddie Miller's injured, so we don't even have a backup third baseman. So we only got a Monticello who can switch between second base and third base only one every other game. So that's just one thing. And then the ones who go the worst hitters got to play their position anyway. So and we don't even so that's just one thing. So well, actually, you can't add that because I just said it goes to see his own batting average, and it's not as bad. Alec Bowman, Alec Kim, and Roger Stott's batting average is way bad. It's way bad because everybody else is doing way better than those three right there for the batting averages right now. So you really can't put that on the list for that one. You can put it on the list for the defensive part, but for the batting average, you cannot put all those considered on the list for batting average because it's not. It's way better because that's the one thing then. You look at batting average, right? And I was gonna say it's 238. He's right there in the 200. So at least his batting average is not going all the way down to like one something. So that's one thing. Yeah, you can say for defense and all the hitting part, you can work on those things, but the batting average is not going. It's not going over 200. So that's just the thing. So some players have up down days where the batting average go up and down. So that's normal. So, but at least it's not getting way worse. At least that's why I said that Alabama, Bryson Stott, and Alabama Kim should not be playing because Those three cannot hit. They can't field. They can't hit at all. And the bat was dropping like flies. Literally, Alabama was a good hitter last season. Now this season, Alabama can't hit for nothing. Bryson Stott was a good hitter last season. He can't hit for nothing right now. And it's just like I don't care. Oh my God, he can't hit or field. It's like literally. Yeah, so even Vice Over had a bad day too. Remember when Vice Over bad nose was way low, under 200? And what happened? The next game Vice Over started hitting good and he got his bad numbers back up. So technically, so technically everybody can have bad days anyway. One minute you could be on a hot streak hitting good, next day you're gonna have a cold streak and your bad numbers can just drop just like that. So, that can happen. So that can happen to people. So, that's just a thing. It happened to Vice Harbor. When Vice Harbor had his struggle streak last season, when Vice Harbor was struggling last season, it was so bad. It was like literally people complaining, saying, "Oh yeah, Vice Harbor is not playing too good." And this season, Vice Harbor couldn't even hit, was striking out all the goddamn time. And then it was like, okay, bad numbers just keep on dropping, and we like, okay, this is not good. Now Vice Harbor got some help with the hitting coach and everything, got back up. And Vice Harbor learned not to swing at every single damn call pitch, and then everything was good. And they got Cowbackers right there, so canceling everything, Yeah, that goes for everybody. It doesn't. It goes for everybody. Everybody has a struggle with streak. Sometimes everybody got a struggle streak anyway. Listeners, everybody gets that. So it's not just one player. Some people get that anyway. Even Justin Crawford is struggling right now. 'Cause, look at the game yesterday. Justin Crawford was striking out. Literally every inning he was striking out. So that was bad, and he's just a rookie. So it's a learning thing. So when pitchers figure you out, they figure you out and they able to strike you out. So they figure you out. Even if you've been in the league for how many years, or you've been in the major leagues for years, or you just been coming up to the major leagues as a rookie, they can figure you out just like that. Just that you got to figure out not to be swinging at those damn pitches and stuff, and then you got to figure that out. Yeah, so but you got to look at it like everybody was coming at Bryce Harper yet last season when he was struggling. Everybody was coming at him. Everybody said Bryce Harper is terrible. He can't get back up there. He's striking out. He was bad. It was just like everybody was just like coming at Bryce Harper last season, and this year people were doing it too. And then it was like, and that's the thing, you gotta know that. So, and that's why I say when I look at everybody's season, they have to struggle. So every season somebody has a struggle. So it's not just one person, it can be two or three players. It can't be just one person. So that's just my own statement for it. If you don't want to agree with what I said, you don't have to, but you know, so if you don't want to agree with what I gotta say, then don't agree with it. But that's just my saying on it. Don't knock my own statement on it. Don't knock it down. If you want to knock it down, then you just a hate on that one. So we have Michael Reed coming back for the Cubs. The Cubs plays away 0-7-6. Here we go. And he's only got a pitch. He might want to catch one out. He's only got a pitch. He might want to catch a swing if I want it. He's only got a pitch. He might wait, but want to catch one 1-2-1. He's only got a pitch. He might go want to swing if I want to 2. He's only got a pitch. He might want to catch one 3-3-2 1 count. He's only got a pitch. He might wait, but Michael Reed runs out to the second base to the right side to the first base and right side room. Coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Danny Swanson. Next, bat for the Cubs. The top players of A's. 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. He's only got a pitch 3 days. You want to catch a strike no 1. He's only got a pitch 3 days. Swinging that go right to the grass. Not a single. Danny Swanson goes the first base for the Cubs. Danny Swanson singles on the ground ball to the left field. Out of King. Dang it, out of King. Coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, you have Miguel Vargas. Next, the bat for the Cubs, you got one top player first base. 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. He's only got a pitch 3. Miguel Vargas catching the ball to left. He's only got a pitch 3. Vargas catching the strike 1 on. He's only got a pitch 3. Great for swing that go right in the grass. Not a single. He's on it. And Miguel Vargas will base the first base for the Cubs. And Miguel Vargas singles on a line drive to the center field of Brandon Morris. Thank you, Brandon Morris. And Danny Swanson ran the second base. And the Cubs have Miguel Vargas first base. And Danny Swanson on second base. Coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, you have Pete Robinson. Next, the bat for the Cubs, you have Cup players on first base, second base. 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. And he's only got a pitch coming Pete Great with swing that go right in the grass, not a single. And Pete Robinson base the first base for the Cubs. Pete Robinson singles on the ground ball to the right field. Those gonna see it. And then and the Cubs have Pete Alston on first base, Miguel Miles second base, and Dave Swanson on third base. Base loaded for the Cubs. Coming up next to the Cubs, we have Matt Shogun next to the Cubs. Base loaded for the Cubs. I think it's on 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. And he's only got a pitch where he made away for a runner can just walls with him. He's only going to pitch he made runner can go straight with one. He's only going to pitch he made away with swing that goes on the way to the wall. And Master running out first stop and say Master got a double on. This is Master's full double on the 26 season on the ground ball to the right fielder. Those gonna see it. Not even gonna say more about that for him. And and the Cubs score another run. So score the Cubs got 7 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and the Cubs will get a 3-run score, and we'll get a 2-run score, in the top of the 6, thanks to Miguel Ryan and Pete against the Danny Swanson and Miguel Ryan. Now 7-1 Cubs, and Pete also rests on third base. So the Cubs have Vetro on second base and Pete also on third base. Oh, and pitching change. Here come Rod to come to the mound to talk to Hayes Jordan. He's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. Yeah, so you want to be saying that? Yeah, because Yeah, so And Hayes Jordan went 5.5 innings pitched, 12 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, and 7.15 ERA. So big change for the Phillies. So Hayes is done pitching tonight. Coming pitching the Phillies will be Cal Beckhurst. So coming up next to bat for the Cubs, we have Nico Hornigan next to bat for the Cubs. We got Cubs playing on second base and third base. 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. Cal Beckhurst gonna pitch for Nico going for a runner catch goes balls 1 out. Runner catch goes strike was 0-1. And Cal Beckhurst gonna pitch for Nico going for Nico Hornigan asks for a timeout, y'all. And Nico Hornigan right back to bat like 6 base zones. And Cal Beckhurst gonna pitch for Nico going for it. Runner catch goes balls 1-1. And Cadillac has got no pitch unique on the way forward. Ryder Cats goes to ball 2 to 2-1. And Cadillac has got no pitch unique on the way forward. Ryder Cats goes strike 2 to 2-2. And Cadillac has got no pitch unique on the way forward. Yeah, I'm agree with Stokes. I'm agree with Philly had time saying, because I went to his streams and stuff when he used to say that stuff about Nick Castellanos. So I'm agree with Philly had time on that one because Philly had time knows his stuff. So, mm-hmm. Swing they go right into the grass. That's a single. Nico Holden will race the first base for the Cubs. And Nico Holden singles on the ground ball to the right field. No one's gonna see. I'm not gonna say anything about that. And the Cubs score another run. So score the Cubs at 9 runs. The Phillies at 1 run. And the Cubs get a 2-run score in the top of the 6 thanks to Pete Armstrong and Matt Shaw. That was 9-1. Oh boy, it feels like last night when we get deja vu just coming right back, young. Look at the pin comment, y'all. It's 9. The Cubs got 9 runs, y'all. Hayes Otto ain't getting the win tonight, y'all. He ain't getting there. Why is Hayes Otto struggling? Like, Hayes Otto's pitching like Aaron Nola used to do last season. Getting home runs on you and shit. Like, literally. Not a good feeling. So coming up next to bat for the Cubs, we have Alex Webber next to bat for the Cubs. We have the one Cub playing first base, 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. Kyle Beck has got a pitch to be Webber away for it. Runner catch goes strike 1 on 1. And Cadillac has got no pitch for you before you get ready for it. And right the catch is starting to one. And Cadillac has no pitch for you right the catch is going to one. And Cadillac has no pitch for you get ready for it. Right that catch is going to strike 2-1-2. Cadillac has no pitch for you ready for it. Swing at the 5 balls 1-2. Cadillac has no pitch for you when you ready for it. Swing and miss, not strike 3. And Adams Rubbing is out. Adams Rubbing, you just got strike the F out by Cal Buckhurst. Go send that coach dugout, yeah. First strikeout for Cal Buckhurst, 1K. So here today, damn, his arms is doing bad right here. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have San Diego. That's the bat for the Cubs. We have one come playing first base, 2 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. Cal Buckhurst got a pitch, so you wait for it. Right that catch goes, balls 1-0. And Cal Buckhurst got another pitch, so you wait for it. Right that catch goes, strike 1-1. And Cadillac has got no pitch to 0 for it. Right now, catch goes to ball 2 to 2-1. Well, this game is it's a L. Tonight's Phillies game is an L. And Cadillac has got no pitch for you, so you wait for it. Right now, catch goes to strike 2 to 2-2. $38, $36, and 6 got 38 points. And the Magic got 33. Wow. And Cadillac has got no pitch for you, so you wait for it. Wait. The Cubs are challenging this. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. The Cubs are challenging this. Why would you do that best doing this? Why would you challenge this shit? Really? That's a ball? Come on. Umpires, really? And swing that goes right. And right catch goes. That's a ball 3. It's a 3-2. The full kill. The call got overturned. That's a ball, y'all. It's a 3-2 count now. Mm-hmm. And Cowboy has got no history, so you wait for it. You swing that one, that's a 5 balls, a 3-2. And Cowboy has got no history, so you wait for it. This game making me sick right now, yo. Yeah, I'm so mad at so many levels. It's like, yo. And you swing that goes right to the ground, another single. Suzuki gets the first base for the Cubs. Suzuki singles on a line drive to the right field. The Doors gonna say, I ain't got nothing to say for that. And Nico Holder is third base. So the Cubs got Suzuki on first base, and Nico Holder on third base. I ain't got nothing to say right now. The whole Phillies defense is sucking right now. So I ain't got no words to say. You just say that, then. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Ian Hampton as the bat for the Cubs. We have Cubs players on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. Cowboy has got a pitch for Ian Gray Boy. Runner catch goes balls below. And Cowboy has got a pitch for Ian Gray Boy. Swing that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 ball. And swing that one goes right to the stands, that's a 5 balls and 1-1. We just watching bad Phillies and not know how to hit. As soon as they get 1 run, the Phillies can't hit for shit. Someone's trying to tell that home run. They can't get no more runs anyway. They can't get people on base. They can't score no runs. They can't do shit. And Cowboy has got no pitch for you in the way board. He's swinging that one. It's a 5 balls and 1-2. I like the way you say that stuff was the bad news Phillies. Yeah, that's the right thing called right now. And Cowboy has got no pitch for you in the way board. Runner catch go to strike 3. And he didn't have his out. He didn't have you got strike the F out by Cowboys. Yeah, go send that comes down. Yeah. Second strikeout for Cowboy has 2 games. And that's 3 runs for the Cubs. So the Cubs had 9 runs. The Phillies had 1 run. We went on to the bottom of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies near the tournament at the bottom of the sixth. And the three Philly players you read at the bottom of the sixth would be Trey Turner, Cashman, Bryce Harper. Trey Turner is 1 for 2 with a home run, striking out RBI. Cashman was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And Bryce Harper was 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Yeah, and Jesus Oda had a rough night tonight, y'all. Jesus Oda had the roughest game ever in his career. And Jesus Oda usually don't pitch like this. So this is when you know, like, we got trouble right now. Is it time to push the panic button on the Phillies starting pitching? Because we need to put the panic button on there right now. Because the starting pitching starting to screw up games. That's not good. Our pitching starting to be the problem on the starting pitching side and even on the bullpen side. Yeah, so you can change a lot of all you want, but if the starting pitchers can't stop getting people on base, stop walking people and getting home runs out the room, then change a lot doesn't do anything. The pitchers gotta know how to pitch. The starting pitcher gotta be able to not be able to strike people out. The starting pitcher gotta be able to get strikeouts. And if you keep walking, you keep giving people keep walking people and letting them get singles and then hit home runs off of you, then it's like you as a starting pitcher, you messed up the game. Because then you causing them to get on base and get runs, and then your offense is not helping you either. So your offense helps you a little bit, and that too. So it's like it's a problem all around. Yeah, the defense is messed up, but Jesus Auto did terrible tonight. Like literally, like if I read you his stat line one more time, you'd be like, "Is that even a good night for him?" No, it's not, because that's not how you usually pitch. So that's one of those things where you don't pitch like that. So. It's like literally like. Never say it again. He's with 5 in his pitch. His daughter got 12 hits in his career. 12 hits from the Cubs. 12 hits. That's bad. And then you got 9 runs that offer you. Then you got 8 runs. You got one person got four. Well, you got only 4 strikeouts, but you got 12 hits. And then you get a home run out of you. Like how? That's not a good day for a starting pitcher. It's not. It's like that's bad luck. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans of 8-0. 5-6. Here we go. I wonder how by the time it's going to spin this to say it's by the time it's going to say Hayes Dunn had a good game, because if we say that, I'm gonna throw the freak out. I'm gonna be like, oh really? Hayes Dunn had a good game when he had 12 hits knocked on him. Really? That's 12 hits. Yeah, call that a good day. No. And shot to him, good got a pitch to Trey running because he does a strike with a one. Then good in the pitch to Trey running because he's going to go 1. Then good in the pitch to Trey running because he's going 2-1. Then good in the pitch to Trey running because he's going to go 3-1. Then good in the pitch to Trey, and that is ball 4. And Trey Turner is walking against the first base for the field. This is Trey Turner's first walk of the game. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we had Kyle Swing next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base. 0 outs, 5-6. Here we go. Shot down over good team. Got the pitch in the base. So we can wait for it. Rodney's catch go. Let's strike one's only 1. Yeah, they did say feeling was an issue. That's what I watched the Phillies locked on Philly, and Colin Thompson said that the outfield. He's saying the fielding is a problem. Yeah, he didn't say outfield is a problem. He said fielding's a problem. So yeah, shut down good team. Got the pitch. So we can wait for it. Rodney's catch goes balls 1-1. So like the offense having an issue because. And shutdown we got the other pitch we so we're waiting for it. He swinging down goes right into the stands, and that's a foul balls and 1-2. Yeah, because the offense having a problem. And then some infielders be missing the catches and stuff. They can't catch the baseball. Like Trey Turner's not missing a catch. Sometimes White Stock can't catch stuff. He diving for it, and then he goes right past him. And it's like literally like. And shutdown we got the other pitch we so we're waiting for it. Castle has for time on your Castle. Do I have any relatives on baseball? And shut down over good team gonna pitch swing swing with great board. You swing it that one, that's a 5-0 to 1 and 2. You swing it that was another 5-0, still 1 and 2. Shut down over good team gonna pitch swing swing with great board. Rodney Kevin goes roll 2 to 2 and 2. And I see why Japanese pitchers don't want to come to the Phillies. I see why now. Because our team is because our manager Rod Thompson sucks. That's why. Because they don't want to be made. No Japanese pitchers want to be managed by Rod Thompson. I see why now. Because they know, that's the problem. And so now we'll go to another pitch going to be swung with away for it. Running catch goes ball 2 2 and 2. And so now we'll go to another pitch to be swung with away for it. Swinging that was a 5-0 to 1 and 2. Swinging that's a 5-0 to 2 and 2. And so now we'll go to another pitch going to be swung with away for it. And so I'm going to do a picture of Michael Beach, get ready for it. Do a picture of this first and Michael Beach to make sure that Trey Turner got the first base back. He gets to the one at first base. Oh, yeah, we play the Cubs next week from the 20th to the 23rd in Chicago. We got to play these guys again. Yeah, next week. In Chicago. So we can't beat them this time around in Philadelphia. We think we're going to beat them in Chicago? I don't know. Because that's a question right there. So then we're going to take another pitch. We swing away for it. You swing that one. You swing that was enough. I won't still 2 and 2. And so then we're going to take another pitch. We swing away for it. And Castro with strikes down the foul tip. And Castro was out. Castro, you 0 for 3 with your third strikeout. And the draft is next. It's 23rd, 24th, or something like that. 23rd, 24th, I think, something like that. The 25th or something like that. And coming up next to battle the Phillies, you have Bryce over next to battle the Phillies. You got one people at first base, one out of top 5 of the 6. Here we go. Harbor Nation, Harbor Nation, Harbor Nation. And Showdown, we go to you got a face connect by Bryce going for a swing the base, not strike 1 1. And Showdown, we go to you got a face Bryce swing the base, not strike 2 0 2. And Showdown, we go to you got a face Bryce going for it. Rodney's catching goes the balls, the balls in the dirt, the balls 1 and 2. Here it comes 6 to 8 to the Castle Stable. Just stop swinging that stuff. I know, right? And shut down, we go to your good pitch for you, Bryce Green for it. Swing in a miss, and that's strike 3, and Bryce Harper down. Bryce Harper, you over 3. Bryce Harper, you over 3 with your second strikeout. Let's see. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Abdullah Garcia against the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 feet on first base, 2 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Shut down, we go to your other pitch when you go see and go way forward. Rodney Catson goes strike 1 0 and 1. Shut down, we go to your other pitch before you go see and go way forward. Rodney Catson goes the balls 1 and 1. And shut down, we go to your other pitch when you go see and go way forward. And a wild pitch by the pitcher. Shut down, we go to you and Trey Turner at second base. And shut down, we go to your other pitch before you go see and go way forward. He's swinging the miss, and that's strike two to 1-2. And shut down everybody on the pitch because the doors gonna see it. By the time you're doors gonna see 11 and 11 since one baseball. And shut down everybody on the pitch you gonna see it waiting for it. And the doors gonna see it lines out to the right field of Vashon. And the doors gonna see it's out. The doors gonna see it. You're 2 for 3, and you started with Trey Turner on second base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score the Cubs had 9 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of 6 inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turn. The red. Let's see what the Cubs can to the red top of the 7th. The 3 Cubs players, the red top 7 league. Michael Reeves, Dansby Swanson, and Miguel Ryan. Are they swinging the dirt? I know, right? They forget that they're going to play the Chicago Cubs in Chicago next week. And anyway, they forget that they're going to see the team again. So you gotta figure this team out. Yeah. Well, I hope the Phillies learn from this series with the Chicago Cubs. You know, I hope they learn this series. Like, I hope they learn from this series with the Chicago Cubs and Philadelphia that you can't swing at anything. They gotta remember that. So when they go to Chicago next week, Monday through Thursday of next week, from the 20th to 23rd, they better know how to get these pitchers, man, because they can't be going into Chicago and be like and just be like just be swinging that shit. Cause you can't be doing that. But then we like, oh, really? Team. Oh, yeah, you said this is a bad team. Yeah, the Phillies are a bad team, literally. And if the Phillies keep losing more games, we're gonna be under 500. So coming up the bat for the Cubs, we have Michael Reeves in the bat for the Cubs. The Cubs playing some Rays. 0 top of the 7. Here we go. Kyle Baker has gonna pitch for Michael Runner. Cat's gonna strike with a 1. And Kyle Baker has gonna pitch for Michael waiting for it. Runner Cat's gonna strike 2-2. And Kyle Baker has gonna pitch for Michael waiting for Michael Reeves. That's for Tommy or Michael Reeves. You're having the balance to one base on. And Kyle Baker has gonna pitch for Michael waiting for it. Swing and miss, not strike 3. And Michael Reeves, you got strike the F out by Kyle Baker. Let's send that comes down. Yeah. Third strikeout for Cal Beck has 3 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Dansby Swanson next to bat for the Cubs. So Cubs plays on base, 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. Cal Beck has got a pitch for Dansby. Runner catch goes strike was on 1. Cal Beck has got a pitch for Dansby. Runner catch goes strike 2 was on 2. Cal Beck has got a pitch for Dansby. Get ready for it. And Dansby Swanson has for Tom Young. Dansby Swanson get right back in the bat for 6 base on. And Cal Beck has got a pitch for Dansby. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one's a 5 was on 2. Yes, Thursday, Saturday, yeah. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, so it's not gonna good if I'm doing the police sheet, I'm not gonna get that draft this year, so and Calvin has got another pitch gonna be there to wait for it. He's swinging down with another 5 still on 2. And Cadillac has another pitch for you there. Do you wait for it? Right now, catch goes balls 1-2. And Cadillac has another pitch for you there. Do you wait for it? You swing it down when that's the foul balls 1-2. This is why Cadillac would have stayed up in the bigs with the Phillies. Yep. And Cadillac has another pitch for you there. Do you wait for it? Right now, catch goes the ball 2 to 2-2. Yeah, Cadillac doing better pitching in the big leagues anyway. And Cadillac has another pitch for you there. Do you wait for it? Right now, catch goes the ball 3 is a 3-2 at the full count. What the flying film? The Cadillac has got enough history there to get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 3-2 full count. So, and Cadillac has got enough history there to get ready for it. You swing that one, goes high there, wait, that ball's going, gone. Southern home run for Danny Schwartz and the Cubs standing lead in the game. So it's going the Cubs at 10 runs, the Phillies at 1-1, and the Cubs will get the 10-run score in the top of the 7th thanks to Danny Swanson. And this is Danny Swanson's 4th home run of the 2026 season on a 5-0 to left field. Kyle Russell, you got the first time a knock off you, man. Hey, man. It's a Danny Swanson, man. That's all people. Hey, man. How could the Phillies not learn from this? Last night, y'all lost the game 10-4. The Phillies went and got 4 more runs in this game to come back, and then you lost the game. Look at that. Look at that. The Cubs got 10 runs just like last night. All the Phillies need to do is get 4 more runs and just lose the game again. And just have a repeat of the same final score. Right, there you go. Because right now, it's just, If it was not for Trey Turner, would have been a shutout game, right? So I thank Trey Turner for giving us that home run that gets us in the game, because after that, the rest of the offense can't do shit. To come up next to bat the Cubs, we have Miguel Mike next to bat the Cubs. The Cubs plays on base, 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. Cowboys got a pitch for you. Miguel waiting for it. Swing as the ball is on 1. Cowboys got a pitch for you. Miguel running, catch goes the ball 1. The Cowboys got a pitch for you. Miguel running, catch goes strike 2, 1-2. And Cowboys got a pitch for you. Miguel running, catch goes the ball 2-2. And Cowboys has a pitch for you. Miguel waiting for it. Running, catch goes the ball 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Cowboys and the pitching, Miguel waiting for it. Miguel Amaya expert time on your Miguel Amaya is running the left to a base on. And Cowboys has got the pitching, Amaya waiting for it. And Miguel Amaya grounds out to the third base, Alabama goes to the first base and Bryce Harper. And then Miguel Amaya is out. Oh, and I just saw who was warming in the bullpen, guys. Okay, guess who's warming in the Phillies bullpen, y'all? Jose Alvarado. Oh, great. So we're going to face Alvarado in this game. Hope Alvarado doesn't screw the game up. Alvarado doesn't come in the game and screw it up. Because Alvarado's warming up, so if he comes in the game and he screws it up, that's going to be just that's going to be a terrible decision. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Pete Carlstone next to bat for the Cubs, and the Cubs plays on base. 2 outs, about top of 7. Here we go. Cowboys going to pitch for Pete, ready for running Cubs going straight was on 1. And Cowboys going to pitch for Pete, ready for it. And Pete Carlstone grounds out to the second base and the Marlon Sosa and do it to the first base and Bryce Harper in time. And Pete Carlstone is out. That's 3 outs for the Cubs. So it's going with the Cubs at 7 runs, the Phillies at 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies do it. Turn the bat at the top, the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Philly players in the bat at the bottom of the 7 will be. And so again, so it's 3 of the Cubs. So it's Cubs at 10 runs, the Phillies at 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's do the Phillies do it. Turn the bat at the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Philly players in the bat at the bottom of the 7 will be Marlon Sosa, J.T. Realmuto, and Alabama. Marlon Sosa over 2 with 2 strikeouts. J.T. Realmuto was over 2 to strike out. And Alabama was over 2. You can get my words together, man. Expect 53 Sixers. Dang, so Sixers are doing really good. Yeah, what corner the Sixers are in? Oh, the Sixers are in the second quarter? Damn. 56-24 in the second quarter. Wow. I'm not Jimmy Rollins. I'm not Jimmy Rollins, dude. I'm not Jimmy Rollins, dummy. If you look at what the real Jimmy Rollins looks like, I do not look like that person. I'm a girl, not a man. Okay, get that one through your head. Woman, I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I'm not looking like no Jimmy Rollins. Okay, and there you go. I'm not related to Jimmy Rollins. Okay, if I tell you what my real name was, you would know I'm not related to Jimmy Rollins at all. So I'm not related to, and I'm not his daughter anyway. So there you go. I'm not related to Jimmy Rollins at all. I'm not petty. Yeah, I'm not related to him at all. So don't try to say I'm related to a baseball player. I don't look nothing like the person I'm related to them. If only if you knew my real last name, only if you knew. If you only knew my real name, you would know that I'm not related to the person at all. Mm-hmm. And also, too, Roman, don't use the N word. Don't ever call me the N word either. That's disrespectful. You don't call a black woman the N word. That's one thing you never do. It's called a black woman the N word. Don't do that. That's disrespectful. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have other songs coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans are made. Zeros, 5-7. Here we go. Pin change for the Cubs. So we go. There's that pitcher tonight. Come to pitch for the Cubs. We Ben Brown. So Ben Brown got a pitch for you. Man, go ready for it. Rodney catch goes balls 1-0. And Ben Brown got a pitch for you. For you, man, got a pitch for you. Rodney catch balls 1-0. Ben Brown got a pitch for you. Man, running swing the 5-1. And then back in the pitch, man, go ready for it. And Rodney starts to grounds out to the third base and Adams to the first base and recommendation and Martin Sosa's out. Martin Sosa, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. We got a pinch hit situation, y'all. So Rafael Machon is going to pinch hit for JT Reno. And Rafael Machon coming next to bat the Phillies. We got Rafael Machon next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Van Ryan got a pitch for you, Rafael. Ronnie's catching the ball 2-0. Van Ryan got a pitch for you, Rafael. Ronnie catching the ball 2-0. And Van Ryan got a pitch for you, Rafael. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catching the ball 3-0. Well, yeah, because I do like take the comic strikes so you couldn't even say not related to somebody look like them. That's just wrong. And then we're going to pitch for you, Raphael Gray Boone. Ronnie's catching on strike one is a 3-1. And then we're going to pitch for you, Raphael Gray Boone. Raphael Michon flies out to the right field and Raphael Michon is out. Raphael Michon, you 0 for 1. Next time when people want to come to my stream, guys, check the name of the YouTube channel. If you read the name of the YouTube channel, you know whose channel you on. And how can this be a J Morgan stream anyway? You gotta check the name of the YouTube channel that you clicked on, the stream you clicked on. Cause the YouTube channel name is Master Hot Gaming. It's not Jimmy Rollins. So, and there you go. If you read the name of the YouTube channel, you know what channel you're on. So if people don't read the name of the YouTube channel, they just thinking it's. And famous baseball players don't have YouTube channels anyway. So there you go. And coming up next to bat with the Phillies, we got Adam Wilson next to bat with the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Ben Red got a pitch to Haley Grayburn. Adam Boone grinds out to the shortstop, Danny Swanson. The first baseman, Michael Reed. And Adam Boone was out. Allie Boone, you 0 for 3. Allie Boone was 0 for 3. And he 0 for 3. And Allie Boone's bad average just dropped down to 145. Look at that. Allie Boone is terrible. Allie Boone was 0 for 3 in this game with a 145 batting average. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going to Cubs at 10 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turning red. Let's see what the Cubs are going to turn the red top of the 8th. And the 3 Cub players in the red top of the 8th will be Matt Shaw, Nico Horner, and Alex Redmond. Well, you said it's always said Noah Votto. Well, there you go. You said, please no, Jose. Well, we got it now. But Tyson White and Jose about this game. Coming up next is some Cowboys has done pitcher tonight. Come to pitch for the Phillies to be Jose Votto. Jose. And Matt Shaw coming to bat for the Cubs. Matt Shaw coming to bat for the Cubs. The Cubs players on base. 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Jose Votto got a pitch connect for you, man. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-0. And Jose Votto got another pitch connect for you, man. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2-0. Oh, look at Brett Phillips showing some catching gear for the Jack Lawson Day thing. Oh, that is cool. Got some chest plate and everything. That is cool. With the 42s and everything, all the oh, that is cool. And also even the face mask colors too. And Jose Votto got another pitch and everybody ready away for it. When I catch go low, Jose Votto another pitch ready, when I catch go too low. Jose Votto another pitch ready, when I catch go strike 1-2-1. Jose Votto got another pitch ready away for it. And Matt Shaw grounds out to the second baseman and Ron Subject due to the first baseman. Right side and Matt Shaw's out. So coming up next to bat for the Cubs, we have Nico Horner next to bat for the Cubs. The Cubs players on base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here we go. And Jose Votto got a pitch connect for Nico Guerrero for it. Right now, catching those balls 1 out. And Jose Votto got another pitch connect for Nico Guerrero for it. And Nico Horner flies out to the center fielder, Brandon Morris. And Nico Horner's out. We can try. Okay. Alright. Going on the thing here. Oh, come on now. There we go. Couldn't get the drink out of there. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Alex Rubbing next to bat for the Cubs. The Cubs plays on base, 2 hours, top of the 8. Here we go. Jose Rada gonna pitch for you, baby. Running catch gonna strike with a 1. Jose Rada gonna pitch for you, baby. Running catch goes ball 1-1. Jose Rada gonna pitch for you, baby. Running catch goes strike 2, 1-2. Jose Rada gonna pitch for you, baby. Great boy. Running catch goes ball 2, the 2-2. He's doing good. Marsh is batting left. Shoot him. Yeah. And Jose Rada gonna pitch for you, baby. Great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Alabama in the zone. Alabama, you just got strike the F5 by Jose Rado. Go send that coach that got yeah. First strikeout by Jose Rado, 1K. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So it's going to the Cubs at 10. There's 3 outs for the Cubs. So it's going to the Cubs at 10. The Phillies at 1-1. And moving on to the bottom of the 8, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning bad. Let's see the Phillies turning bad at the bottom of the 8. The 3 Philly players doing bad at the bottom of the 8 with Brandon Marsh, Alec Kim, and Trey Turner. Brandon Marsh is over 2 with strikeout. Alec Kim was over 2 with strikeout. And Trey Turner is 1-2 with a home run, a walk, and a strikeout. I know the draft's going to be good to see who the Eagles going to get. Oh my God, that's going to be interesting. And then for the draft in freaking Pittsburgh, so you know it's gonna be one of them places where it's gonna be rocking next Thursday. Or you know. I'm saying over that jersey. You get Thursday. You got Thursday, Saturday. You got Thursday over there. Yeah, Saturday. You ain't pitching until freaking Sunday, 7:20 p.m. at home against the Braves. I know Walker Friday, Payne Saturday, and Sanchez on Sunday night. All these games are Sunday night games. All the games are night games. So the first game on Friday, 6:20 p.m. in Walker's pitching. The second game is on Saturday. It's 7:15 p.m. Payne's pitching, and then the game is on Sunday at 7:20 p.m. and that's going to be Sanchez pitching. So you know that's going to be one of those games right there. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Ross in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly runs on base. 0 outs. Here we go. Van Ryan gonna pitch gonna bring Rose really good. Running catch gonna roll it over. Van Ryan gonna pitch Rose swing away strike 1. Van Ryan gonna pitch Rose great forward and Brandon Rose lines out to the first base and Michael Reeves. And Brandon Rose is Brandon Rose you over 3 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Ellen Kim connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bears a base. 1 out, 8. Here we go. 8. And the Van Ryan gonna pitch me out to the way for running catch swing the red strike on 1. Maybe I'm gonna pitch out to running catch gonna strike this on 2. Maybe I'm gonna pitch out to the way board. And Ellen Kim asks for a time on you. Ellen Kim can run the red, taking the base on And then we're gonna pitch for you out to the way boy. You swing it down with the 5-0-2. I get it. One thing bad. The Sixers game is doing really good, which I can say for that one if I want to say that right now. Yeah, the Sixers in the playing time game is doing really good right now. It's 50. Yeah, the Sixers just went into halftime right now. It's 59-55. It's halftime right now. The Sixers are doing really good. 59-55, and it's a playing time game. Oh yeah, the Sixers gonna get in that playoffs so easily. The Sixers are gonna punch that ticket into the playoffs. Cause you know why? The Sixers gonna get in that playoffs. If the Sixers gonna win this playing tournament game, because they're gonna sneak their way in the playoffs just by winning this playing tournament game and eliminate the damn Magic out, so that when he get in, so you know that's what's happening. And I came lines out to the center fielder, Peacock, and I keep it okay, you 0 for 3 your first strikeout. So coming up next, after the Phillies, we have first up, too, we got Justin Carter pinching in for Trey Turner. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got Justin Carter next about the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top of the bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Then we're going to pitch, going to be Justin Raybourn. Justin Carver lines out to the third baseman, Alabama, and Justin Carver's out. Justin Carver 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So scoring the Cubs at 10 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's in the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turn the bat. Let's see what the Cubs can do. They turn the bat at the top of the 9th. And the 3 cup players they've had top of the 9th be Shane Suzuki, Ian Hebb, and Michael Reeves. Oh, Dylan Moore's pitching. And Dylan Moore is a first baseman. We are so desperate right now. And we got to put a position player in there. The pitch change for the Phillies. So who the hell is the pitcher today? Comes to be Dylan Moore. The batter switches from left field to second baseman for Albert Kim. Oh, look at that! Look at that! The first switches. Albert Kim's going from left field to infield and playing second base for Albert Kim. The batter switches from left field to second base for Albert Kim. The fan switches from center field to left field for Randy Moss go back to left field. And the fan switches from second base to shortstop for Marlon Sosa. And Justin Carver remains in the game at center field. Then we got Martian left. Crawford in center. I think those are sitting right field. And then we got Sosa playing second base. And then we got Otto Kemp playing Marcelo playing shortstop and Otto Kemp playing second base. Marcelo playing first base. So coming out the bat for the Cubs, we have Sainz. We come back for the Cubs. The Cubs plays on base. 0 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. Then we're gonna pitch for you and see running catch go strike no one. Then we're gonna pitch you running catch go 1-1. And then we're gonna pitch you running catch go 2-1. And then we're gonna proceed with catch goes well 3-3-1. And then we're gonna proceed running, and that's ball for one. Suzuki is ball against the first base for the time. When goes then when working first back game says Suzuki. Coming up next to bat the Cubs, we have Ian Head next to bat the Cubs. We got one top player on first base. 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. And then we're gonna pitch connect boy. Ian Gray boy. And Ian Head got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Cubs. So the Cubs have Ian Head on first base and say he's gonna second base. Denmark, why would you hit Ian Head with a pitch, man? Really on the shoulder though? Why you don't put a position player in the pitch on the mound? So coming up next to bat for the Cubs, we have Michael Beach. Next to bat for the Cubs, we have Cubs on first base, second base. 1 out, top and 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. And then we're gonna pitch connect boy Michael Greenwood. And Michael Beach grounds out to the third base and Alabama to the first base and right side in time. Michael Beach is out. But Ian Happ at second base and Sage Zuki back to third base. So the Cubs are Ian Happ on second base and Sage Zuki on third base. So coming next to bat for the Cubs, we got coming next to bat for the Cubs, we got Danny Swanson next to bat for the Cubs. We got Cubs players on second base and third base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Then one got a pitch in the way. Danny, get ready for it. Run that Cubs goes the balls 1-0. And then one got another pitch in the way. Danny, get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike one is a 1-1. This is why I said the position players are not pitchers. And then we're gonna pitch in the boy. Danny, get ready for it. Shout out to people watching for the 13 lanes. And Danny Swanson grinds out to the shortstop, Monso to the first base and right harbor. And Danny Swanson is out, but Ian had advanced to third base. And the Cubs scored another run. The Cubs had 11 runs, the Phillies had 1 run. And the Cubs get the 11 run score on the top of the ninth thanks to Insane Suzuki. It's 11-1. Good, yeah. Running the freaking 1, yo. This is just bad as hell. Look at that pink album, yo. And coming up next to bat the Cubs, we have Miguel Mike. Next to bat the Cubs, we got the one cup player on third base. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Then we're gonna pitch to Miguel running. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1-0. And then we're gonna pitch to Miguel running. Catch goes strike 1. And then we're gonna pitch to Miguel right for him. And Miguel Maya pops out to the second baseman Alakim. And Miguel Maya is out. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So the score, the Cubs have 11 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And we run to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bag. Let's see what the Phillies new turn at the bottom of the ninth. The 3 Phillies players at the bottom of the ninth will be Coswell, Bryce Harper, and Doris Garcia. Coswell was over 3 with 3 strikeouts. Bryce Harper was over 3 with 2 strikeouts. Doris Garcia is 2 with 3 with a double. Right, I kept him been playing in the infield the whole time in the game anyway. That was much better. That was a good thing about Tyson play. Make Outer Kim play second base. See, should let Outer Kim play in the infield because that way much better. Outer Kim can play first base, second base, third base. He can play the infield. The outfield is just not where he should be at anyway. It's like taking Brandon Marsh out of the outfield and putting him in the infield. That would not be good because then that would mess Brandon Marsh up if you make Brandon Marsh play in the infield because that would just mess that up. That's like taking the Mark Social and playing in the infield to put him in the outfield. That don't really work. Mm-mm. So pin change for the Cubs. So Ben Ryan's done pitcher tonight coming to pitch for the Cubs to be Luke Bloom. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Cosworth in the bat. The Phillies, no Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom ninth. Here we go. Luke Little got a pitch in that base for Ray Bourne. Ronnie Castro got a strike on 1. And Luke Little got another pitch in that base for Ray Bourne. And Castro grounds out to the second base and Neil Hunter due to the first base and Michael Reed. And Castro was out. Castro, you over 4 with your third strikeout. Castro was over 4 with his third strikeout. Yeah, if you just see how can wait first base actually, yeah, we did. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Luke Little got a pitch coming up for you, Bryce Gray-Born. He's swinging down with the 5 balls 0 1. 67 to 62 Sixers, yeah. The Magic ain't got no chance. And Luke Little got another pitch coming up for you, Bryce Gray-Born. Ronnie catch goes balls 1 1. And Luke Little got another pitch coming up for you, Bryce Gray-Born. Ronnie catch goes ball 2 to 10 1. And Luke Little got another pitch for you, Bryce Gray-Born. You swing that, we're going to go wait, the swing that, go way back to the ball's going, gone! 7 run for Bryce Harper at the first set of the league. So it's going, the Cubs have 11 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. The Phillies got the same run score in the bottom of the ninth thanks to Bryce Harper's solo home run. Bryce Harper's 1 for 4, y'all. And this is Bryce Harper's 4th home run on the 2026 season on the fly ball to the left center field. Bryce Harper went yard. And that was a little too late, but hey, you know what? I'll take what we can get. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Adolis Garcia next to the bat of the Phillies. No Freddie Perez on base. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Luke Little got a pitch getting over you go see it go ahead and swing and miss strike with 1. Luke Little got a pitch we go see it go away for 1. And don't go see it for time on you don't go see it go back in the back his own base rolls. And Luke Little got another pitch where you go see it go away for 1. Running catch go strike 1 0 2. I know Bryce Harper should have hit that home run in the other innings when we got that first one. Bryce Harper should have hit his home run like maybe the third inning or something like that. That would have been a smart idea. That would have gave us that. But wait till the ninth inning to do that. Bottom ninth though. I mean, you know. And Luke Little gonna pitch for you, Bryce. Running and Luke Little gonna pitch for you. Go see great boy. Running catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Luke Little got another pitch coming for you. Go see a great boy. You swing at that one. That's the 5 balls and 1 and 2. Man, I can't remember what you're talking about. Yeah, cause that home was a little too late, man. Should have had that in the beginning of the game. Would have helped. And Luke Little got another pitch coming. You can see swinging at the 5 was 1 and 2. And Luke Little got another pitch coming. Where you go see you go running catch goes ball 2 and 2. And Luke Little got another pitch. You go see you go swinging down with the 5 balls and 2 and 2. And Luke Little got another pitch coming. Where you go see you go boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. The door's gonna see his out. And door's gonna see you 2 for 4 with your first strikeout. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. I forgot to say, guys, that Rafael Machone's batting average is .50. That's terrible. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Amanda Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Lulu got a pitch in for Amanda going for a swing and a miss. That strike 1-1. And Lulu got another pitch in for Amanda going for it. Rodney's catch goes to balls 1-1. And we really got another pitch in for Amanda going for it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. He swings down and goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Amanda Sosa will miss the first base for the field. Amanda Sosa got another hit. He's 2 for 4, y'all. Wait a minute. Amanda Sosa, you 1 for 4. Amanda Sosa, 1 for 4, y'all. And Amanda Sosa singles on the ground ball to the center field and Pete Armstrong. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Rafael Machones next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. We're gonna pitch in there for you, Rafael. Get ready for it. Rodney's catch goes strike 1-1. We're gonna pitch in there for you, Rafael. Get ready for it. Rodney's catch goes to strike 2 is 0-2. And we're gonna pitch for you, Rafael. Get ready for it. And Rafael Machon grinds out to the shortstop, Danny Swanton to the first baseman, Michael Reach. And that's the ball game. Final score is 11-2. Phillies lose. So the Phillies will advance on the 8-10 on the season, and the Cubs will advance to 9-9 on the season. And the Phillies will get the 10 loss, and the Cubs will get the 9 win. And yeah, the Cubs took 2 out of 3 from the Phillies in Philadelphia. But the Chicago Cubs, we ain't done with you yet because we're going to see y'all next week anyway in Chicago. We're coming to Chicago to take on y'all in a 4-game series from the 20th to the freaking 23rd. So see you in Chicago next week, okay? Because we're going to make sure we're going to get y'all back. The Phillies going to get to revenge on y'all. So just knowing that. This ain't the last time we're going to see y'all. We're going to get y'all again. See you in Chicago. And it's time to pitch tomorrow. Ah, shit. This was saying it's pitching on Saturday and Japan pitching on Sunday. Oh, they switch it now. Hold on, wait a minute, guys. They switch it now, y'all. They got Tom Walker pitching tomorrow on Friday. Christopher Sanders pitching Saturday and Andrew Payne pitching Sunday. They switched it now. Instead of Christopher Sanders pitching Sunday, they switched it. So they want to do Walker, Sanchez, Painter. They just switched it now, Star Wars. It was supposed to be Walker, Painter, Sanchez, and now they did it Walker, Sanchez, Painter now. Ah, I see now. Rod Townsend did that. Want to switch it up, huh? The starting pitcher, huh? You want Christmas Sanchez to pitch on Saturday instead of Sunday. Yep. Yep. So you know. And I don't know why. I thought it must like Japan to pitch on Sundays, I guess. You know. That messed up the starting rotation. So the rotation is supposed to go Walker, Payne, and Sanchez. Now, if you do like that, then that means the next time, then when whoever pitches in the 4-game series, it's gonna be all messed up then because if you got Sanchez pitching Saturday and Payne pitching Sunday, then you're gonna have to figure out how Nolan, Luzardo. Yeah, you gotta think about next week who's pitching what day because now you just switch that around. Because now it's just all like really you just switch that all up right there. So now that's just all messed up right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does mess up the rotation. It does. I don't know if I thought did that. Should have left it the way it was. But now, if you got Sanders pitching Saturday and Payne pitching Sunday, Then when you do the 4 game series in Chicago, Monday through Thursday, you gotta figure out like because when you have it Walker Painter Sanchez, then it makes it easier to know for the 4 game series in Chicago. You have Aaron Nola pitching on Monday, right? Then Tuesday you have Jesus Auto pitching on Tuesday. Then Wednesday you have Tom Walker pitching, and then Thursday you have Painter pitching. So that now when you do it like this, it's gonna confuse who starts on Monday because now you ain't got Sanders pitching the last game on Sunday, so like that's you just messed that up. And now you just switched that up, and now you just made it more difficult now. And now you just made that more difficult than it is, but you shouldn't touch things. Now you just messed that up. So now you just switch everything because now you just want to be fancy with it. And now just mess with the rotation because now we just got to see who's punching in the 4 game series in Chicago now. But now you just switch everything up. But Toss always try to switch things up. You want to switch up the lineup. I'm fine with that. But don't switch up the starting rotation. Don't try to switch up the who pitches what game. Right. Sanchez is first in the rotation. It should be Walker, Payne, and Sanchez. Because always is the person who's first in the rotation was to pitch the last game of a series, not the second game. Like that's what then. Because the Philly starting rotation is Christopher Sanchez, Aaron Nola, Jesus Auto, Tyler Walker, and Angie Painter. And then and so then that's how it's supposed to be. And then you're not supposed to switch that around when they do their starts. You're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be Walker, Painter, Sanchez. Sanchez supposed to be pitching the last game. And he ain't supposed to be pitching the second game. Like I don't yeah, you don't do that. Because then you just mess everything up, and now it's like you don't know who's pitching in Chicago now because now you just switched this one up, right? So now it's just like you just messed everything up. So it's like why are we touching things that shouldn't be touched? Like a lot of times they're just trying to be fancy and shit, and be like, let me switch up the start rotation, see if the fans want to notice that. But by you doing that, you just mess everything up. It's just like why are we doing this shit? Like we. Vale, great. So the shout out to stars now then come to stream, shout out to Wednesday come to stream, shout out to next, shout out to come to stream. Anyway, so guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus the Atlanta Braves on Friday at 6:40 p.m. on my channel, guys. So that's gonna be a good game Friday night. Where the Phillies will be hosting the Braves in Philadelphia at City's Main Park. So it should be a good game. And we got Tom Walker pitching on Friday. So the Phillies got an off day tomorrow, so there's no Phillies game tomorrow. So the Phillies are playing again on Friday. So that should be a good one. So we'll see how that goes Friday night. We have our rivals. The Braves gonna be in town this weekend from Friday into the weekend. So yeah, so this is gonna be one of them games where it's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna have Ty Walker versus Influence. So that should be a good one. And Tom Walker is 1-2 on the season with a 7.36 ERA and 12 strikeouts. And Influence is 0-1 on the season with a 3.1 ERA and 6 strikeouts. So we'll see how Walker does on Friday, y'all, and see how that goes for him. And see if the Phillies offense can actually get him some runs aboard at least, and help Tom Walker get his second win of the season at least because he's 1-2. So we'll see how that goes, and and stuff like that. And maybe they can get back to in the win column because yeah. So yeah. I think guys, do you think it's time to you think it's time to push the panic button on the Phillies right now? Is it time to push the panic button right now? Because the last season the Phillies were winning games like crazy and they were not losing. And we're not losing that much. Oh, the Phillies trying to the Phillies losing games like the hope the Phillies are not playing like the Chicago White Sox, because Chicago White Sox was the only team in the MLB that was the it had the worst record, had the worst record last season and was terrible. And they got eliminated from the playoffs anyway, from the postseason altogether. Because if the Phillies are playing like the White Sox, that's not good, because then that means like you can't get runs, you losing more games than you winning, and you got an 8-10 record, and you got more. If we start losing games like the Chicago White Sox, that's the time to put the panic button on. Press the panic button, and now it's starting time to fix the team, because you know, and that, because and that's not gonna be good, because then that just shows right then and there that the Phillies can win games, and that's not good, because when you lose a game series to the Chicago Cubs, at least the second game and the third game, that right there is bad. So then you got to play that same team again next week in Chicago for a 4-game series, and you gotta bounce back from that, and and stuff like that. Defense is terrible. Our infield is terrible. The infield is good. Our field is terrible. His daughter was giving up runs and shit, and that was bad in itself. So and all that good stuff. But yeah. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday night. And I will see you guys on Friday for the next Phillies regular season live favorite. Let's go Philly game. Let's not lose to our rivals, the Atlanta Braves, when they come to Philadelphia, y'all. Let's make them boys from Georgia look like they can't, from Atlanta look like they can't do shit. And I want every Braves fan to come to the damn stream on Friday, so y'all can talk y'all shit and we'll make sure we beat y'all, because we like I said, the Phillies fans don't like the Braves fans. So Braves fans, talk your shit. And I know Charlesby, you need to come to this damn stream on Friday, because you a Braves fan, you need to be in here. And I already know that the famous Eagles fan, Simone, she is definitely a Braves fan. I know she's gonna be looking at that game, seeing her Braves do their thing in Philadelphia. So I know that, because we all know that. So mm-hmm. Yeah, so we already know that. So that's gonna be one of those things. So you know that. So you know that. So all that good stuff, guys. I'm gonna go, guys. MG fan, we stand up. Let's go Phillies. And you go, Magic Game is out. Peace, y'all. See you on Friday night.